but my Thallid has first strike.
I need to kill your Thallid.
Okay, all right. Good luck with that. Beginning of my draw step. Oh crap, that's right. I mean, of course I knew I was going to draw these cards. Let me think here. Well, that is indeed the condition that I was trying to satisfy as I was practicing this. I am going to pay 6. In order to pay a double X cost, which means that X is 3 and I'm paying X 2 times, to cast the Orochi Hatchery.
Okay.
When the Orochi Hatchery enters the battlefield, it gets X charge counters.
Yep.
Where X is 3. So from now on, every time I pay 5 and tap the hatchery, I create 3 1/1 green snakes.
Yep.
For my land play, I'll play the Rupture Spire, and I'm going to tap this mountain so I don't have to sacrifice it. And then I'm going to swing into you for 3 with first strike.
Alright, and I'm going to declare both my bird tokens as blockers.
Okay then. Alright, do you want to add any other abilities onto the stack right now?
No, I do not.
Okay, let's go to the damage step. The first strike combat step, rather. Is during the first strike step, my Tukatunk Thalid is going to send 1 damage to your first bird token and 1 damage to your second bird token.
Except you don't have trample.
Except I do not have trample, but both of your bird tokens are now dead.
Yes, as is your Thalid.
No, it is not,
Yes,
because that was the first strike combat step.
And no, you don't have trample. You can't you can't reassign combat damage that way.
Well, I thought the rule was that when a creature is blocked by more than one creature, the swinging creature can assign its combat damage divided as the attacking player chooses, up to the power of the attacking creature to each of the blocking creatures.
I believe that's trample rules instead, though, specifically because trample specifies that if you're going to spend additional damage onto creatures, you have to first actually kill the original creature you're assigning damage to.
Correct. That is the text of trample, is that if the creature with trample deals enough damage, if the attacking creature with trample is able to deal enough damage to each of its blockers, one plus blockers, in order to destroy them, then any unassigned damage because of the power of that creature is sent to the defending player. So that predicates on the rule that in Magic the Gathering, you can divide the damage as you so choose as long as you control the attacking creature. However, if the creature does not have trample, then none of that combat damage can go to the defending player if the creature is blocked.
I didn't mention player and trample damage, Cloud. I was specifically referring to when a creature with trample is blocked by multiple creatures.
Right. Okay, so you still hold that I can only destroy one of your bird tokens.
No, you get yeah, you get to kill one of my bird tokens because all three of your first strike damage is dealt to one of my tokens, and then my other token deals 1 damage to Thaliad.
So you and I have two contradictory premises for how the blocking step works.
Okay,
I think we're gonna have to investigate this. Yeah.
Right.
All right. It's a good thing I got my phone on mute, which is sitting right by and had not had any hindrance on our audio-based recording today. Okay. So we are talking about. It's good to posit every MTG query to Google with the letters MTG. MTG attacking versus multiple blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Will somebody post it on Reddit under the Reddit on the subreddit Magic TCG? Will someone help explain the multiple blockers rule set like I'm 5? Okay, so this guy wanted an answer like Denzel Washington's lawyer character in Philadelphia. Can you explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old? So while my page loads, have you loaded anything, Mr. Gerdat?
I have not.
Okay. So this is being a little... Okay, multiple block... Really? It keeps trying to pull up the same... Can multiple blockers... So people... Let's check out people also ask in Google. Can multiple blockers block one attacker? Yes, the base rules of the game allow for that. You don't need to have extra abilities or effects going on, and if an attacking creature gets blocked by multiple blocking creatures, then the attacking player has to declare a damage assignment order for them, i.e. creature A is first, creature B is second, and so on. So there is a damage assignment step according to this post from February 24th, 2023. And another, actually, this people also ask is more pertinent to our exact situation. How does First Strike resolve with multiple blockers? The answer is the attacking creature may divide its damage among all declared blockers. Therefore, if the attacking creature with First Strike has enough power to destroy multiple blocking creatures, it will assign its damage in the First Strike damage step and destroy the blocking creatures before they assign their combat damage. And I guess the source is listed below from draftsim.com under First Strike MTG. First Strike and MTG rules history and best cards, brought to you by DraftSim. Okay, so with this information on the table, where are we at now?
Reading the rest of the thread at the moment.
Okay, and which thread are you reading right now? The one that I'm reading. Okay, so you're looking at the exact same DraftSim.
Not from DraftSim, just from Reddit itself.
From Reddit. Okay, so you actually loaded the page. Oh, so now it wants to load. Okay, all right. Yeah, we as much as we've been praising the internet, you still have to be able to load the goddamn page in order to see the information.
All right. So apparently I am inaccurate with this. So both my tokens die, and your Thalia is fine. All right.
Okay. So by the power of information, we have resolved the dispute and we have eliminated the incorrect premise. So now that the confusion is past, we can proceed with the game. Nice. Now that I have my controls back in my hands, I'm going to end combat now. I'm tapped out. I don't want to spin the top, and I'm going to end my turn.
All right. So, untap, upkeep, draw, 1, and then 1, 2 for the font. Oh, during my upkeep, I gain 2 life.
Nice.
So, I'm going to put down the snow-colored island, and...
I think I'm beginning to realize how dangerous it is that you're starting to regain life every turn.
All right. I'm going to spend 3, 1, 2, and 3, in order to cast the Surging Sentinels.
Nice.
And the Surging Sentinels has the keyword Ripple, which very specifically has never actually come up again. So I'm going to attempt to resolve this correctly, Mr. Cloud. That okay?
That's fine.
I'm going to reveal the top 4 cards of my deck. Any cards named Surging Sentinels are put into the battlefield, right? Yes.
Without paying their mana cost. So you're looking for
1.
Right, because just like a ripple,
3.
You actually got
4.
a successful ripple.
I did.
Nice.
Sweet. And the rest of these go to the bottom of my library in any order. Move.
Right. They printed this before they started just automatically putting in any order as attack on when you put cards from anywhere to the bottom of the deck.
Okay, so
nice. That's freaking awesome.
With that, I'm then going to spend 3 mana. Well, do I want to do that now? I kind of want to do that now. Yeah, I'm going to spend 3 mana in order to remove one of my ice counters from Dark Depths.
Oh shit, the dark depths have begun to be plumbed.
Alright, I will end.
If I had to guess, the reason why Ripple fell out of use in Modern Magic is because of Commander format specifically. Because in Commander, Ripple would not make sense because you're not allowed to run more than one copy of anything except for basic
if
lands.
you could give Labrats, if you could give any of the multiple Rat cards a Ripple, that would work.
Yes, multiple rats. So you got 7 cards in your hand right now, huh? I realize that I may need some more power. I mean like a stupid amount of power right now. But first I have to count my mana. I realize I have an inadequate amount of mana right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the top.
Alright.
I am tapping Sensei's Divine Top, which has tap, draw card,
and then put Sensei on top.
Put the top on top of the deck. And blue is the most compatible color for using Sensei's Divining Top because you can use instant speed spells on the stack even in the middle of card resolution, which makes Sensei's Divining Top a really stupid and annoying card depending on the deck you're playing against.
Yeah,
and
the thing is, I understand that Sensei's Divining Top has been banned forever, but like, I have never actually seen Sensei's Divining Top be all that efficient or powerful. So,
on the subject of power, let's get a little crazy up in here. I'm going to pay 4 to cast a second Font of Mythos.
Ooh, okay, Mr. Cloud.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. And now I'm going to pay 5 and tap the Orochi Hatchery and create 3 1/1 green snakes.
Yep.
Boom. Snakes for days. Now then, my question at the moment is, do I want to swing with my Tukatung Thalid? And because he is just 1 blocker. But I don't want you to gain life is the thing. And my Thalid also has, when it dies, it replaces itself with a Saproling token. I'm going to swing at you for 3 with first strike.
Alright, I'm going to have the Surging Sentinels block your Tukaton Thalid.
Alright, and now in a most rare situation, 2 creatures that have first strike or double strike are involved in combat against each other, which means that they deal their damage simultaneously.
Yes, so they both die, you get your token.
And I get my token. Saproling token. Tukatung Thalid is in the graveyard now. The Nodachi falls off onto the battlefield. I'm going to end my turn and watch you draw 5 cards.
All right.
after you gain 2 life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2 life.
You drew 6 cards. It says according to the chat record you drew 6 cards.
Okay.
But you don't have to put it on the bottom, but okay.
All right, then.
Did you at least put it on the bottom in a random order?
Yes, I put a card on the bottom of my library in a random order.
Okay, good.
All right. So, oh dear.
Please tell me you have at least something.
I have plenty of things, Mr. Cloud, but I don't have enough mana to spend all the things that I have.
Yes, then it worked. The Font of Mythos actually worked.
All right. I'm going to put down a snow-covered island. Let's spend 2 blue in order to cast the Eye of Nowhere on one of your Font of Mythos.
Return target permanent to its owner's hand. So you're going to return one. Oh, so I don't get to draw the cards. Damn it. Good move.
All right. I think I actually have another thing. I do not. Okay. So I'm going to spend... I only want to really spend 2 because I can spend 3, right? No, I realistically can only spend 2. Damn it.
Are you still just trying to chip away at the ice right now?
Okay. Instead, I'm actually going to spend 5. 1, 2, 3,
There it is.
4,
Okay,
5.
what do you got?
In order to cast Hikari, Twilight Guardian.
Oh, it's a legendary. Whenever you cast a spirit, and it's on. Okay.
All
Whenever you
right.
cast,
So with that,
you do return.
with that, I'm going to end. And because I have 9 cards in my hand, I need to discard 2. I'm going to discard my Honden of Seeing Winds, and I think I'm going to discard my Maloko of the Clouded Mirror.
Oh, Maloku. Deliciously evil legendaries from Kamigawa.
Like I said, if I was running any amount of green stuff at all, I could, make some really, really nice stuff with these tokens. But
Yes, very nice. Let's see. Forest is definitely on the table. I need more power, especially the power granted by having lots of freaking cards. Okay. I have decided that I am not going to put a second Font of Mythos back on the field because I got what I wanted, baby. First, I'm going to tap the Hatchery again by paying all this mana. 5. Tap the Hatchery, and I get 3 more snakes.
Yep.
And now it's time to feed. Pay 4 to cast the Hellkite Hatchling.
ooh, okay.
All right, here it comes. This creature has Devour 1. And Devour 1 means as it enters the battlefield, I can sacrifice any number of creatures, and the number of creatures I'm sacrificing is 7. So
he's a 9/9 with flying and trample. Dear God, Mr. Cloud.
9/9 with flying and trample. Here we go. So you see that with great risk comes great reward.
Sometimes.
Let's see here. So I'm all done making land plays, so I guess the last thing I can do, actually, I can freaking tap this Rupture Spire right here and put a Tukatung Thailid down.
Okay.
So now I have a blocker for his Surging Sentinels. Nice. And I'm going to end my turn and let you think of a good response here.
Oh, I have a good response, Mr. Cloud. You might actually get very pissy at me about this. 1, 2.
Well, I mean, you've already upset me once, Mr. Gerdat. I know what you're capable of.
Okay, so
You also did not gain 2 life from the Honda during your upkeep.
I keep missing that. Thank you, Mr. Cloud. Eventually, you're going to stop reminding me, and I'm just going to miss it permanently.
Is that optional or mandatory? It is actually mandatory. You have to gain 2 life during your upkeep.
Okay, so firstly, I'm gonna spend a blue in order to cast Unsummon on your Hellkite Hatchling.
Yep, which means that all those +1/+1 counters are now gone. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I'm a big boy. I can take it.
Next, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to spend 3 in order to cast a Surging Sentinels again. And going to attempt to resolve the Ripple Effect again.
Well, you figure with fewer cards in your deck, there's a greater probability you're going to get it.
4. Nope, I miss.
Unfortunately, no.
Move to bottom in a random order. Okay. So with that, with that I'm going to swing for 4 in the air and 2 on the ground.
All right. I am not going to declare any blockers.
Okay.
Not going to declare any blockers, so I take 6 damage.
All right. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to spend 3 in order to chip away at the ice from Dark Depths.
Nice.
All right. I will end.
If you get Merit Lage out during
I'm not
any
going
of
to
these
get Merit
three
Lage
games,
out during this turn, during this game. Not a chance in hell.